Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Cakes by MK. Today's video is a little different to my usual and I'll explain why later, but in this video I'm basically going to be decorating an Oreo cake while I do a little story time and update you guys with what's been happening. So if you followed me for a while now, then you'll know that it's been a little while since I last uploaded a video. So just over a month ago I put up this post here letting you all know that I was going to take a break from YouTube due to health reasons and that my uploads would be a little sporadic over the next little while I focus on my health. Now, before I get into explaining a little bit about what's been going on with me and the future of Cakes by MK, I just wanted to take a minute to thank each and every one of you for the outpouring of love and support I received after that post. And to this day, I still get messages asking how I am and people just sending their love and prayers my way and hoping I'm okay. And honestly, I'm just so grateful to, each and every one of you, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please forgive me also if I haven't personally replied to one of your messages. Just know that I see you and appreciate you, and I also haven't been keeping up to date with comments on my videos too. I've honestly barely been on my laptop the past few weeks, so I do sincerely apologize if I haven't replied to a baking or cake decorating question you may have left on one of my videos. Okay, so what's been going on with me? Now, I'm quite a private person, so I don't really share much of my private life on social media, but because my illness has now affected my ability to keep up with Cakes by MK and has left many of you wondering what in the world is going on, I thought I'd just share a little bit about my health so that you all have a better understanding of why it can sometimes stop me from making videos. So in 2020, I started noticing some subtle pain in my feet and some of my joints, and it began to get progressively worse, and after seeing some doctors and getting some different tests done, in early 2021 I was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis, which is basically an autoimmune disease that affects your joints. So since my diagnosis I've mostly been fine, but around kind of September, October of 2021 it really started flaring up quite badly and it really started affecting my physical ability to do things. So the thing with Cakes by MK is because my videos are about making cakes and cake decorating, it's super labor intensive and I shoot all my videos on my own. So that means planning content, shopping for ingredients, preparing ingredients, baking cakes, making frosting, shooting the actual video, which means hours of standing, and then cleaning up what is, usually a huge mess after I finished filming. So even when I was in good health, I would feel absolutely knackered after filming a video from start to finish and would never shoot videos back to back because I'd need kind of, at least a day or two gap to make sure I wasn't putting too much pressure on my body. So when my psoriatic arthritis started to get really bad, it was almost impossible for me to shoot videos because the pain in my feet, ankles, and knees was so bad, which eventually led to me making that post about, taking a break from YouTube. It was a really hard decision to make, and for a little while before that, I was shooting videos while I was in a lot of pain, and I tried to think of video ideas that were easier for me to shoot, as well as kind of, filming styles which would be easier for me to shoot as well. So if you've been following my channel for a while, then you'll notice a difference in shooting style with my most recent videos, where I've done voiceovers as opposed to me talking directly to the camera because it was so much quicker to shoot videos like that, and so it was just way less taxing on my body. But once I got to a point where I was really struggling to even walk properly and just always feeling extremely fatigued and just generally not well, I knew it was time to, just take a proper stress-free break and just focus on getting better. So yeah, once I took that break, I really just focused on resting with incredible support from my husband and family, which I'm so grateful for. And the only cake I've decorated since then is this Oreo cake that I'm decorating in this video. So it was my little cousin's birthday and I've been wanting to make an Oreo cake for him for a while. So my auntie, who was an absolute legend, baked all the cakes and made all the frosting, and all I did was go over to their place and decorate the cakes sitting down so it wasn't too hard on my body, and I decided to film it in case I wanted to post an update on here at some point, which I have finally gotten around to. I was kind of unsure as to whether I wanted to post it or not because it is really different to my usual style, but then I thought, why not? I would rather come on and say hi to you guys in a different way than, not come on and say hi at all. So yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel a lot better now. My movement has improved drastically, which I'm super happy about, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into my videos soon, although I can't promise when exactly exactly that'll be, but just know that it is in my plan and I am working on it, and if anything changes, I'll be sure to let you all know. And that's about it, so I hope you all enjoy watching the rest of this video of me decorating this 8-inch 3-layer Oreo cake with a dark chocolate ganache drip and crushed Oreos on the side. I do have a more in-depth tutorial on how to make this exact cake and, you know, how to decorate it in this exact way, which I'll post a link to below. But apart from that, stay safe guys, take care, and I hope to see you all back on here soon.